And welcome back. Well, as the summer dies down across the country, the government has finally decided to offer the people some relief from the heat. The government's very special committee has cut the recent 31% hike in electricity charges down to 13%. Newseye's Shahzad Hamid takes a look at why reducing power tariffs had become such a painful exercise for the government.
After months of protests, inflated bills and confused power distributors, energy-starved Pakistan has finally heard some good news from the corridors with power. The plight of millions of electricity consumers across Pakistan has been heard. On the recommendations of a very special committee, Pakistanis will now pay less money for using the elusive commodity known as electricity. But as the winter approaches, the news is not likely to excite very many. A 31% hike in electricity bills, announced by NEPRA earlier this month, has now been lowered to 13%. Headed by the Minister of State for Finance, Hinarabani Khar, the special committee explains that the 31% hike in electricity bills was announced at a time when global fuel prices were soaring. But a subsequent decrease in international fuel prices and an unending public outcry convinced the government to ease the pressure on consumers. After protesting, consumers initially refused to pay their inflated bills. A confusing compromise was reached in which everyone would receive a 40% discount. Those who already paid the full bill will, according to KEC spokesperson Aisha Arabi, will receive a discount in the future. So what's next for the strained and straining Pakistan power system? According to the power distributing companies, a decrease in the power tariff to 13% is likely to cost them around 40 billion rupees. But the special committee has solved their problems as well. The committee, in its conclusions on Thursday, cited the inefficiency of the power distributing companies in controlling the losses and power thefts. They've been told to recover their losses by cutting down on power theft and line losses by increasing their own efficiency. It might be an understatement to say that power theft by various means is a common sight all across the country, but surely not like this. It's a posh locality of the Defence Housing Authority in Karachi, but the owners of this house are very special. This lavish and exuberant wedding ceremony is being held by none other than our very own Federal Minister for Labour and Overseas Pakistanis, Syed Khursheed Shah. At a time when the country faces one of the toughest financial crises in history, the Federal Minister has decided to have a party in style, with you and I footing their electricity bill. The street leading to the Minister's home has been lit up by thousands of glittering lights. But hooking a few Kundas or illegal connections to the transmission lines above, the Minister is sure to save a few rupees. When Newseye contacted the Defence Housing Authority for a clarification, a spokesman claimed that they couldn't do much as it was the Minister's house. With one minister ordering to cut down on power theft and the other blatantly ignoring it, it's no wonder that the people continue to be stuck in the middle. Shahzad Hamid, Dawn News.
We actually got on the line with us Mr. Khursheed Shah, Federal Minister for Labour. Thank you for speaking to us here on Newseye. Well, there's been plenty of media reports. We on Dawn News also have shown reports of perhaps you implementing or using the Kunda system to extrapolate some illegal electricity. What was your response to this?
Brother, I am a politician. I am a very responsible man. I know the Kunda problem. The Kunda is a part of chori, theft. So I already applied KEC and 10th of November. At 11th of November, KEC gave me a challan. I paid challan on 11th of November. And policy of the Kunda already is a KEC policy, the Kunda connection. And we paid the Kunda connections. And after that, I asked the Mr. KEC authorities to give me a meter. So I have no problem, but unfortunate the media, I'm very sorry to say the media play very unfortunate role.
Okay, Mr. Shah,
this is a very unfortunate.
It is.
I'm a politician. I'm not a ordinary man. So I realize that this is
I respect the fact that you are a politician. You're also a federal minister. What I would like to ask, and what probably everybody who's watching this channel right now wants to know, A, why do you have to light up the whole street or pretty much half the street? And B, are those kundas on a meter? Who's going to pay for this?
No, this is the policy, the Kunda policy, the KEC, the temporary connection. But after that, I take the responsibility and ask the KEC people to give me a meter. And the 12th of November, KEC give me a meter. So this is not theft. So
you at this moment in time do have a meter to actually read?
I have a meter. I have a meter.
Okay,
This is a very unfortunate media role.
As a federal minister,
without
sir.
confirmation of myself, he played a dirty role.
But as
very clear about that. The Dawn newspaper is a very responsible newspaper. Today we see in the picture.
That's why we've offered you to say.
Nobody can ask me.
Well, we've
tell me
that's why we've asked.
I'm grateful to Dawn News.
Okay, so what I would like to also just finish off asking you is that your party decided to announce the austerity drive. We're in the middle of an electricity crisis, yet your celebrations are quite clearly on the visuals that we've got. They're illuminating large portions of your road.
Government expenditure. This is my personal expenditure.
Is this the right
marriage ceremony of my child?
Is this the right example to set? Is this the right example to set?
This is my personal function. This is not a government function.
Is this the right example to set as a federal minister?
This is not a federal minister. I am a Khursheed Shah. Today I am Khursheed Shah. My son is a marriage.
Okay, so I'm asking you in the capacity. I'm asking you in the capacity as a federal minister. That is this the right example to set?
I'm not giving an answer at this point.
Okay, well, thank you for clearing that up for us, Mr. Khursheed Shah. Well, we still do have in our Lahore studio,